Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Happy Life with Maria podcast. Today's episode is more chill and relaxed. Today's tip I wanted to share was on how to relax more in your everyday tasks, in your everyday to do lists, in your everyday life. So how many of us get into a situation where you are at work, for example, and you have someone asking you to do something that is on a deadline and they're panicking about it and they're stressing out about it, and then you start stressing out about it because they're panicking. um, or how many of us are in a situation where, we know we have like 25 responsibilities to get done in the next 3 days, and then we rush, and we want to get it all done, and we panic and we go such a fast pace, we forget to breathe. Or, things like that, right? So anytime we kind of choose to rush, I wanted to clarify, we actually choose to rush. We actually choose to make it stressful because no one is really telling you, be stressed. No one's really telling you that. It's, believe it or not, it's a choice subconsciously that we make. Whenever we are pressed for a deadline, whenever we have 25 responsibilities to get done in the next 3 days, we become we choose to feel stressed because we have so many things going on. We cannot focus on one thing. The human body, the mind likes to focus on one thing. But when there are 25 things asked of us in the next few days, or when there is a big fat deadline coming to us, with the pressure to get it done ASAP, we kind of feel lost. We feel we are being pulled in 25 different directions. And because we cannot focus on one specific thing, we let that pressure stress us out. So today I wanted to share how we can shift that, how we can make a different choice. Because believe it or not, we can be in control of how we respond to situations. We don't have to let stress in. We can slow down, take a breath, and actually do one task at a time. That is possible. Okay, I'll give you an example. This is how I kind of shifted it for myself. Back in the day, 15 years ago probably, when I started my full-time job, my first ever full-time job, I was assigned maybe 7 or 8 clients at a time. And they all had a deadline and they all needed something ASAP. In the first 2 years of that job, I spent absolutely panicking out of my mind, worrying, stressing. The night before I get to work, I was already stressed. I already knew there was going to be 25 different requests and I have to get them all done because there's 7 different clients and each of them needs 3 things that day. So I used to already stress out before I even got there. And I did that for about 2 years, and obviously, as one can guess, it started to affect my physical health, right? Because you're making yourself stressed so much, it's gonna affect you physically. So then I went to a yoga retreat, and we kind of learned all these things about, the power of the mindset and how we can actually control and decide what emotion we feel and how we react to a situation and things like that. So I came back from that retreat and I literally started looking at the situations, the same exact situations that were presented to me. I started looking at them differently. I started looking at them, wait a minute, I have a choice how I choose to respond to these stressful situations. They may seem stressful, but it's up to me to allow that stress in or not. It's up to me to feel overwhelmed or not. It's up to me to stop, take a breath, and decide, you know what, actually, I'm going to make a list. This is what I started to do for work stuff. I'm going to make a list of the 25 things that I need to get done. And I am only going to address one at a time. So I know I have 25 to do. I'm doing the first 3 in the next hour. I'm doing the next 3 in the next hour, and then so on. So because I made a list and I pinpointed exactly what I'm doing next, obviously within a reasonable situation, I was able to focus on only 2-3 things at the time. I was able to focus on the next thing and the next thing and the next thing only, not on all 25 and what am I going to do and how am I going to do it, right? And making that list and making that choice to not allow stress in, but to focus on one thing at a time and take a deep breath every day, every time, every moment, and know that things will get done. It will be done, not today, maybe tomorrow, but it will be done. And to realize that as long as I am calm, actually what ended up happening was, just to finish that story, once I made that list and I started prioritizing what I'm doing first, second, third, and I focused on those things specifically, I got the entire thing done in like 2 days, no stress. And actually, I got done much easier and much faster and with more clarity because I wasn't panicking. I wasn't rushing. And when you rush, you can make a lot of mistakes, right? But I wasn't rushing. I did it at a regular pace because I knew, okay, I have an hour to do these 3 things. Okay, I have another 2 hours to do these 4 things. So I took my time because I knew I was going to space it out and this is how long it was going to take me. And I actually ended up doing more, stressing less, and being present more and focusing more. So definitely, I highly encourage everyone to kind of decide that you can make a choice not to stress about things. Even if you're feeling overwhelmed and you have, 10 people asking you 10 different things at the same time, and you have these responsibilities to do the next 10 things, and you have to respond to all 10 of them, you can choose to say, okay, I'm going to do one, then the other. Yes, I will get to you, but let me just do this and this and this, right? You stay calm, you stay present, you stay focused on only few things at a time. Because if we focus on 100 things at the same time, we will feel overwhelmed, stressed, lost, confused. We will make mistakes. We will get nothing done. It'll only make you 10 times more stressed, and it will get you nowhere. So definitely encourage you to see the situations that are making you stressed. It could be work related. It could be just friends asking you for gazillion things at the same time. It could be you are the one that's organizing so many events and you have so many responsibilities. Whatever it is, know that you can make a choice to prioritize what's important first, second, and third. And always remember to take a deep, big breath every minute, every day. And the slower you go, sometimes the faster you may get there because you'll be more focused, more calm, more clarity in your mind. All right, hopefully you found this episode helpful. Definitely reach out if you have more questions or things you want to discuss, or if you want topics discussed next. Email me at email me happywithmaria@gmail.com or Instagram happylife_with_Maria. That's it for today. Stay positive. Talk soon.